Hello, today's number 4 of my 7-day vegan challenge. My coffee experience this morning was deliriously disgusting again. So I went on YouTube and typed in, "Is coffee unhealthy?" I didn't like what I heard, because it's not one of the superfoods. It makes you think about if it's really that necessary what you put in your body, basically about every substance, right? Later, I watched a documentary called 101 Reasons to Become Vegan. So I thought, let's take it to the limit and let's watch 1 hour and 10 minutes or whatever long it was and get really into that. And let's have a look what professionals or experts have to say about that. I thought I'd watch it to get some more information, what I got at the end, and to just, motivate myself to do the right thing, or at least not to do any wrong thing. That was more the plan before I saw the video. I thought I just want to get numbers or like health benefits. I wanted to see all of the great things that happen when I changed to a vegan diet. The whole talk was very easy to follow, very interesting information. About in the middle of the talk, he shows his audience a 3-minute or whatever long clip from a documentary, I think, just showing you average conditions of US animal farms, or I don't know what you call them, just basically where the animals get killed. How they live and how they get treated, and it was, from that point on, it reminded me very strong, and he had me before that already. When I saw the video, that 3-minute video in the whole talk, it was something switched in my brain the same way as 3 years ago when I stopped smoking cigarettes. I did that because I watched the video for 90 minutes, and after these 90 minutes I thought, why are you killing yourself with tobacco? And I stopped, and I never smoked one cigarette after. And I thought that was the very best thing I could do in my life. I still think it was. It was probably the healthiest I ever did in my life. And when they showed you that very honest 3-minute how we treat your meat video, my husband left the room. It was heavy. I couldn't watch the whole thing. It was very, very upsetting. And on the other hand, I have to say I didn't expect anything else. I didn't expect that they sing songs to the cow to make it sleep better. It was not a nice experience, but I think they just show you what reality is. And he said before he showed the video, he said to his audience, I don't force you to watch it. You don't have to watch it if you don't want to. It's just a bit interesting that you don't consider stop eating meat if you don't want to see how it gets made. And I thought, hey, that's true. So I at least want to see how my meat, from being alive to buying it at the supermarket, what's happening. He also goes very deep into the whole, and that was my big argument all the time, where I said, I understand vegetarians because, you don't want to kill the cow, and you don't want to kill the chicken and, baby chicks and stuff, and, you don't want to do that. I understand why there are people who say, I don't eat meat, and maybe even I don't eat fish, and other people say I don't eat, but I eat fish. But anyway, so I understood that I don't want to kill an animal, but, the cow gives the milk anyway, and the chicken lays the egg anyway, and I'm sure every person who, like me, never before considered to even have a look at the vegan lifestyle, I have to say I was so wrong. I had an idea that is just not true. I did not know. I didn't know anything. It's amazing. That documentary was shocking. It was really extreme to me. Funny, I think it was 4 days ago, so the day when I had that idea to do this whole 7-day challenge. I thought about, so what about honey? Can I put honey on my muesli? And then, because I didn't know that honey was not vegan, I thought about it, and then I thought, well, I have to look it up. And of course I found out that honey is not vegan, and I thought, but the bee flies around and does it anyway, right? And, you know, as I said before, I didn't know anything. I didn't know why bees make honey. It's very, very egotistic what we think, that everything that gets made is for us humans. So, calling it bee vomit makes it much less attractive. And God, that documentary really made it so easy not to eat any of that stuff. It was heavy. At the end, they showed a cow that made it to run away from the butcher with the knife or something like that. So at the end, that cow did not get killed and now lives in a happy place, how all of the cows should live. And it was amazing how you really react to that thing. You know, you never ever think about, I never thought about how, you know, they said every second they kill 300 animals, I think, in the US. Every second 300, so 2 seconds 600, and so on and so on. Maybe it was 200, I don't remember. It was hundreds. It was way too many. And you don't think about one of those chickens. I know that that is maybe a bit extreme, but it's probably very true what they showed you. And at least on me, it had a very strong effect. I also, what was also very heavy for me to see, so the question of the milk. And my big point always, as well, with the milk was, you know, the cow gives the milk anyway, right? And I didn't know that the cow only gives the milk when there is a baby, and that they make the baby happen. Not because the cow likes the bull and, you know, they fall in love and stuff. I mean, I knew that. I knew that that doesn't happen that way. But, you know, that they take the baby cow away from the mama cow. And at the end, so short message was, he said every milk is stress milk. And you don't want to drink or consume a product that got made when the thing that made it was stressed. You know, it cannot be healthy for you. So, I don't know, I found out today that I react very strong to videos with a message. Maybe I should go in that direction a bit more. Should not watch certain videos then, probably. Yeah, it was very emotional, really. I think I even convinced John to do the 7-day challenge. But somebody has to eat all of the food we have. I just give it to my parents. So, yeah, altogether it was a very packed full of information day today. Positive, I have to say, though, is that I really feel very good, and I don't think I would feel so good if my body would miss certain foods. I don't think. I don't miss anything so far. I don't miss any breakfast ingredient that I can't have. I don't miss anything. My dinner today, or my food, lunch, dinner, was, what was it? Something with beans. Beans and corn, and, you know, just don't miss any sweets. Probably because we have a lot of dates. Yeah, so I eat dates and pears at the moment a lot. I'm gonna buy more of those blueberries tomorrow, even though they are very sour. Maybe I'll try frozen ones, maybe they taste a bit better. And coffee question? Maybe I'll try a day without coffee and see how that goes. Otherwise, everything is pretty good. My head doesn't hurt. My body doesn't hurt. My brain doesn't hurt. Last night I yelled at my husband once because he ate gingerbread and I wanted some. But it's okay. It never lasts for a long. It lasts for a few seconds where I think, wow, I really would like to eat that now too. And then you just think about it and say it's not that necessary anyway. Yeah, so altogether I'm happy with a bit of a lot of gross information today. But you know, if it's real, then it's the end of day 4 of my 7-day vegan challenge. I have to say, what I heard today in all of the videos I watched, it's very hard to deny what's reality, and it would be weird if you just skip that and go back to your everyday lifestyle. My husband just told me now that he wants to do the challenge too, so that documentary, that talk we watched together, he watched parts of it, definitely affected him too. What makes me happy that we shared it as an experience together, not the talk, the challenge. And I'm very proud. He's not the big meat eater, but enjoys dairy. But it will be, I think he will do just as good as it was easy for me too. What I realized today about being vegetarian is a almost pointless thing to do compared to living a vegan lifestyle. That was interesting. I thought being a vegetarian is like save the planet, do the good thing. Somehow it seems like it's almost not enough. Yeah, it was very deep. I noticed a bit, it's like if you have a point of view and somebody shows up and shows you 10 YouTube videos with a different point of view, that you start thinking if your point of view was the only one and the only right one. Like if you are against drugs and then watch 10 shows that show you proof of the medical use of cannabis, it's very hard to say, but it's still illegal and this is why you can't have it, right? Yeah. It was a very interesting day, and I'm sure I will... It didn't stop me finishing my challenge, definitely not. I didn't think that it would affect me that hard, honestly. I have to watch a few fail videos now, fat people falling or so, to make me happy again. And tomorrow is day 5. Looking forward to that.